Hello, it's Tad Walker here, and I've got another video where my head's to blow in the shot. I'm not reshooting that, fuck it, that'll do. And the winner of the what angle should I shoot from question is poster and door. So here I am from my poster and door. Now I've also got the camera on a tripod. Blue tack to a hockey puck balancing on the tripod to eliminate the shaky cam stuff that was ever present in the last video. I can watch it. Kudos to you if you got all the way through it. It made me felt motion sick. So I'll probably do that again if I can't be arsed setting up the tripod or whatnot. But for now, the luxury of Steadicam, unless I kneel on the bed too much. Yeah? I don't know why I'm bobbing. So today's video is about my sleeping arrangements back in my house. See, this is my bedroom and I've got a bed in it, obs, but obviously I sleep in the same bed as my wife because we're married. But I am always cold and I always have a big thick duvet on me all throughout the year. Recently, because it's been summer-ish, it's been warm at night. She gets too warm, so she just sleeps with an empty duvet cover, like that. So it's an issue, because I get too cold, she gets too hot, so now we just sleep in separate duvets. We're not under the same cover, but we are in the same bed, so it's sub-affection. And basically, because we're in a double bed, and we have two full quilts on it, two double quilts, half of hers droops off the bed, not an issue, it's just fabric. Half of mine droops off the bed, but of course that is an issue, because when half of mine droops off the bed, the heavier side is the quilt side, and what's happened is, I have got my quilt here to show you what's happened, but there's no point, I didn't think it through. Basically what's happened is the quilt, this is the duvet, right? The front and back of the duvet, and this is the quilt, okay? What's happened, as it's drooped over the side, the quilt has gradually slid down the duvet. So what I was left with was essentially a bunch up quilt fell off the side of the bed, a regular duvet bit with a quilt inside, and then this odd flapper. It's like a quilt foreskin basically, like a cape. And of course that wasn't keeping me warm. After a while it got to the point there was so much, flappy empty duvet that it wasn't keeping me warm. So what did I do? I flipped it over. And this was the best discovery that I have had this year. And it's really good. I implore you to try it. Like I've carried on doing it. So basically, now, where there is a divide between my wife's quilt and my quilt has got this big, like, clumped up sausage bit, like, at the end. So now I've got clumped up sausage bit going into regular duvet to flappy bit hanging over the side. And it's great, because the flappy bit hanging over the side doesn't drag the rest of the quilt off the bed, because the weight's already on the bed. So in the middle, I get a regular quilt. Happy as Larry. But in the end, I get this lovely little sausage going all the way down the quilt. And it's fantastic, because number one, I could give the little quilt a hug in the night. It's like one big pillow going all the way down. It's like a pregnancy pillow, sausage, whatever they're called. And it's right nice. Like, it's really good. You just have a little cuddle of it all through the night. And number two, it acts as a nice little like breakwater between my wife, so she can't touch me or anything in the night. Actually, thinking about this, people are going to say, well, why don't you just cuddle your wife during the night? And that's all well and good. I mean, I could still reach over the sausage to stroke her arm or something, or give her a pat on the head. But it's one thing, isn't it, to have good intentions to go to sleep cuddling your missus, but we all know you can't do it. somebody gets too hot, it gets slightly less uncomfortable after a couple of minutes, and you want to turn around. You're breathing on each other's head. Fucking air gets in your mouth and up your snoz and shit, and never works out. It's never as romantic as it is in the movies, is it? So this way, no affection, and I get to cuddle the big quilty sausage, and I get warm. And it's just, if you ever think about it, when next time you're putting your duvet on your duvet cover on your duvet or your quilt, then it's worth doing. You know what? I don't know about this, because some people will be watching in America. Do they? I'm not even sure. Do they have quilts in America? It's always out there, isn't it? Mind you, winter's coming up, so you'll probably sleep with some light things. Give it a go. Just like a little sausage. A little sausage of affection. It's nice. Let me know how it goes. Comment as well if you want. And other shit. I don't care. Just whatever.